Hello everyone, welcome to a new review. First look of the Mercedes-Benz AMG EQS 53. So this is the AMG package. We have a new signature of the EQS with the two strikes. The new EQ E has a bottom strike, so extended. Smaller difference, but really interesting. We have the classical Mercedes-Benz AMG line lines and side arches for aerodynamics. There is side cooling, air intake at the bottom, and the front grille is closed, but it's kind of mimicking the grille of the classical car, which is closed since this is a fully electrical car. We can see the badge. This is where the radar is. We have the 180 fisheye lens camera for the 360 parking system. We can see a massive 22-inch AMG alloy wheels, closed, and there are little openings on the strikes there because of the better aerodynamics. So this is the version with 4MATIC, which means it has front and rear electric motor, so dual motor setup with a larger battery. You can see the EQS badgings on the side. We have the self-representing door handles, and a little view of the car. Really long and sleek looking design for nice, long, comfortable travel. And on the AMG line, we have this spoiler that is kind of going upwards for a little bit of downforce. Look from the rear, really masculine looking and elegant. We also have this diffuser on the new AMG line packages of the electric cars, so like 3 diffusers on each side. And we have this little well, fake parts, but they do look nice. We can open the charging port. You can see type 2 for AC, and then combined CCS for DC for fast charging. I have a button here as well, some charging information. Beautiful LED taillights. I really gotta say I love this 3D design. And then part of the EQ family, all the lights are connected, even on the EQE, in the EQA and B. So that's the new signature. And then we have the famous AMG badging as well. Really just an elegant looking car. Also really comfortable. If we press here, so this one has a light interior, so you can see that it opens fairly tall. You can back up a little bit more. There you see the whole car in the frame, and we have a lovely stuff cleaning the cars 24/7. You can close it up here. So in this model with the light interior, you can see how spacious the interior is. This is a massive space, so you can put a lot of luggage here. Have aluminum doorstep, have 10 fingers of height approximately. You have a little additional storage here for your charging cables, maybe first aid or emergency triangle. You can also get this in black. You can check my video of the standard EQS, and over here you can put some cargo on the side. Little dim LED lights both sides. You have also grocery hooks, and this can extend, so you can see this is a roller. So on the top there are these latches, so you can put those in, but you would probably need 2 hands, so holding the camera with my other hand. You would knock down the seats 3 ways, so you can push down the middle seat and have longer objects if necessary, like a golf club, skis. So they open up sort of 40-40-20. You close it up. Of course, the camera would pop up through the badge. You can also see the panoramic glass roof, nice tinted windows, black trim around. The door handles extract when you need to open them, push in when you need when you're driving, so there's less air drag. You have those mirrors with the blind spot warning as well. Another camera. So this is now locked, but it's a 4MATIC badge, and also this is where you put your washer fluid. There's like a little tray opens up because the bonnet is completely closed and you cannot open it. Only the engineers could access it. So let's check the specs here. I'm gonna put it in English. And over here you can see 22 multi-spoke light alloys, equipment. You pause and read. And then the technical data. So we have 658 horsepower or 484 kilowatts of power, max torque 950, VLTP range 539. To be more realistic in real world, depending on your driving style, this is at least 100 kilometers less, so not really practical. 3.8 seconds 0 to 100, that's impressive. Top speed is 220, and we have a battery capacity of 107.8 kilowatts, so that's pretty decent. Tire dimension, again, this is all-wheel drive with 2 dual motor setup, electric drive, so consumption should be 23.3 kilowatts. That's a little bit higher, but still good considering this is a large car. So if we see the we're gonna see the weight. So battery, again, the capacity, DC fast charging up to 200 kilowatts. I would expect something like 300, but okay. And then DC 10 to 80% in 31 minutes. 50 kilowatt would take an hour. And then 10 to 100% on AC is, well, 10 hours. Dimensions, they didn't put them on, and weight, same story. So that's it. You also have the AMG badge in the grille as well. On the top we have 2 cameras for the safety features. So these are the cameras. You have 2 cameras for safeties. There's another one on the bottom for the traffic light. They have heaters, so in the winter it gets defrosted. You have a rain and light sensor. Another sensor here that I haven't figured out, the one on the top, the spot is for your electronic tool gate. Big heads-up display. And now when it's unlocked, you can see this is where you pour the washer fluid, believe it or not. You have some nice speaker details in there. We're gonna jump inside as soon as this gentleman finishes up. And a little view of the top. So we're on Munich IAA. After 2 years of lockdown, EA has switched from Frankfurt to Munich. So there's going to be a lot of new cars. Make sure to subscribe, click the little bell to get notified when I upload more videos. And be a cool person, smash the like button and share with your friends or Mercedes-Benz forums. And we're going to check the interior now. We saw this in the S-Class. You can see a fully detailed review of the S-Class in my video, hour long, a little bit more. So let's check the materials. These are frameless doors. We have this beautiful leather. This is like a rough texture. And then we have the smooth on the bottom. We have beautiful ambient lights. This is sort of some sort of gray white interior. Really nice wood trim, beautiful Burmeister speakers, memory seats, high quality materials. You can pop the rear from the driver position. AMG illuminated doorstep, little tire pressure information and luggage. And look at the seats. So we have the AMG logo. These are the new design of the sport seats. As you can see, the new design of the headrest as well. A little bit different. We're gonna hop inside. So we're gonna close it up. And back up a little bit, so get ourselves comfortable. Now switching to the wide lens. You can see the new steering wheel with options here for the driving, And for the driving modes, really interesting up and downshift. So this is a fully electric car. Not really sure what this is for. Maybe for the recuperation levels. And what's amazing in this model is this new hyper screen. This is a one-piece. It's containing of 3 screens: one for the driver, for the passenger, one for the driver in front of the steering wheel, and one main screen. This is something like, forgot from the top of my head, but it definitely looks something between 17, 18 inch, maybe even 20. But it's a little bit curved. It looks gorgeous, and we're gonna zoom back in. This wood trim looks gorgeous. Kind of familiar design for the Mercedes users. Wireless charging here, 2 USB-Cs, cup holders. Push this in, it closes up. And then if you see on the bottom, you have 2 USB-Cs, rubber mat strap there. This is all white theme. Quite gorgeous. And I really love this white steering wheel. Look at this perfect leather flat bottom. So the screen looks really amazing, and this air vents as well. We have a nice dash with a huge heads-up display as well. We have this really nice color contrast, like a bronze. These are your air vents on the middle, and it just looks gorgeous. It looks like it's hugging you. You're completely surrounded by technology. It's a real tech fest. And I really like this new turbine vents. And if you can see this can usually go, this can extend. So, and then it should be also a mechanism for height level, but you can see those are the sports. These lights are here just for the auto show, and then you can see inside how it looks. I'm gonna lock because I don't want to get interrupted. And over here you can see the massive screen. You can connect your smartphone, you can here connect charging, you can see the battery percentage, you can see the AMG performance for the batteries, so you can see here multiple details. They're still keeping the MBUX infotainment, but it's just better graphics, bigger screen. Hopefully there will be more functionalities, because it makes no sense to put a huger screens and if it's not functional. For me, this is a little bit, or for most people, overwhelming at first. So you got to get used to it. You got to, on the parking lot, just play with the settings, explore things. If we get a car for a test drive in Croatia, we're gonna do a full in-depth review. And what's interesting over here, you have shortcuts. So this is like your fingerprint. You can turn off the infotainment, mute volume, increase the volume. You can press here for the car shortcuts. You can press here for the charging or the battery status. You can press here for the 360 cameras, but I think you need the key for that. Touch the ignition, and then for the AMG as well. Then you would be able to select stuff here, but you would actually need a key for that. But there's just a lot of journalists, so people who have a car, they sometimes are here around, but they're not close to the car. They also need some brakes, and you have the screen over there. Let's check out the detail on the rear and check out the headspace. So just for my height, there is plenty of headroom. And ooh, I just noticed this is beautiful, gorgeous white Alcantara. Wish I had this on my Tesla. So let's check the rear space. So wow, this is really roomy. Considering I was on the front, there's so much leg space in the EQS, and it looks so posh with this. You can get this in blue as well. I saw the other model. You can check it out on my video. This is really gorgeous. It just looks outstanding. It looks super luxurious. I kind of forgot to show you this one. So there's a 2 USB-Cs, plenty of storage, but you also have AC on the back, touch controls, and 2 USB-Cs. You can actually spec 4 if you really need to, if you have a lot of those electronics and stuff like that, a lot of gadgets. Little hump here, This is not a transmission tunnel, there's a battery pack, so it's what it is. And over here you have decent pockets, so good overview. There's speakers on the back. I really love these nice Alcantara cushions. You can really get comfortable, and over here the seats go really down because it's an electric car, so there's a battery beneath. There's maybe some control units beneath the seats. This is very comfy, same as this is a little bit more stiffer, but I believe it's so wide you can fit another person. There's no cup holders in the middle armrest. You can put a tablet here. There's a holder, but kind of weird they've decided to remove that. But just the contrast, look at this, just, I don't know, I love this. It just really looks spacious, for sure. And to show you my space, so I can really get relaxed, but if I want to straighten up my back, I'm touching a little bit. 2 meters tall, 6.6. But if you're an average person, you should be fine, and then you could recline the seat. In this model that was not spec'd, I guess you have ventilated seats. This should be a control for the electronic seats. Look at this, when my knees here, this is so dark, and when I move it, so there's more light. So I love how these pockets are illuminated. It's really gorgeous, and that front screen looks really amazing. So that's it. Let's head out because we saw the cargo space. And tell me in the comments, how do you like the design? How do you like the exterior, interior? And be a cool person, smash the like button and subscribe to see more content. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.